Good morning, traders. Welcome to today's market review. This is Fred Razak at CMTrading. Today is June 13th, 2019, and today is Thursday morning. So looking at the major economic events of the day, earlier this morning out of Australia, we had an employment change number that came out, obviously affected the Aussie dollar. Now taking a look at the Forex symbols, we're looking at the Aussie dollar tanking this morning, further sell off from it from the previous day. Looking at the indices, Dow Jones is pretty much treading water, which means it's trading sideways, not much volume there, and very indicative of the summer trading. Now looking at commodities, same story, they're trading sideways, but when we look at the stocks, we see that ALCOA is actually inching lower, okay, which may be a possible direction where the Dow Jones is going to go as it continues trading lower. But let's take a look at it and see what we can expect from today's trading. So we're taking a look here at the Aussie USD on a 4-hour chart, as you can see, and you can see this nosedive really breaking this low of 69.35 yesterday. And this is really a support level because it was previous resistance right there. And sure enough, we are trading even lower. That's 69.09-ish right now. 68.68 is really the low, so we're about 100 pips away from that. Okay, so this could really close in the gap, but we may see it bounce off of here. Okay, could be that this was just a reactionary move to the markets, but that's something we're going to have to take into and digest as this actually clears itself up. Now, looking at the Euro USD, not much going on. Okay, honestly speaking, on a 4-hour chart, we were trading at 133.39, retraced to 112.97, 40 pip move. Okay, but very choppy. Okay, this was really after the third rally up. Okay, and sure enough, we made this double top at 13.39. Now, this may be a possible place where we bounce. We're going to trade between this 13.39 and 12.90-ish level. So that's something to consider as this continues to trade throughout the week. Now, looking at the GBP USD, same story. Okay, sold off a little bit, back on its own, 26.87 from 27.37. Okay, which is about a 50 pip move. If we do break this area and we close in below this trend line, then we could definitely see it challenge its lows of 125-ish again, maybe sooner than later. So it's something to consider. Really jumping into gold and oil, not much going on, 1337, inching a little bit higher, but again, nothing to really write home about. Oil is pretty much the same story, just jumping off of 51.05-ish level to 52.60. But again, trading within that range and not closing above this moving averages may indicate that we'll be trading along this area for some time. Okay, for now we've stopped the sell-off, so to speak, okay, for the price of oil, as it's made a major turnaround in 2019, but it still is not going to go back to the 60 area possibly anytime soon. So with this resistance at 54.10, I would expect it to trade within this area. Now lastly, looking at the Dow Jones, we're trading at 25,975. We're about 25 handles off this morning as we capitulated here at 26,000. So this is really trading sideways, not really much to write home about. 100 points up and down is not really a big move for the Dow Jones. However, looking at ALCOA, and this may indicate that we may go lower. Okay, we're trading at $21 a share, okay, which is really back on the bottom. And if this falls lower, then this may pull down the Dow Jones. So you got to keep an eye on it to see what the leading indicator here in this case is ALCOA, to see if it does break down further, and then we'll see a further sell-off in the Dow Jones. So something to consider going into this week. But remember, it is summer trading, so it's lighter volume, and just trade accordingly and size lower because things are going to whip around a lot. This is Fred Razak. I want to wish you guys a great trading day. Thank you.